Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm currently working on getting the fucking thing, this thing, the Stream Health thing, working. What does Streamlabs want? I get it. You're doing stuff. Great. Good for you. Anyway, I'm trying to get the Stream Health thing to work. Um, all right. Is that fucking Niji Sanji? Swear to God, it better not be. Anywho, right. Anyway, no, that was not Niji Sanji on my feed. That would have been really offensive for that to be there. Um, I would have been kind of mad. Um, okay, everything is set up. We are good. Well, not everything is set up, but the one of the important things is set up, which is good. Which is good. I cannot see at all with without these glasses. Well, I mean, I can make out. Well, now that my vision is focused a little bit, I can definitely make out myself clear on the monitor as opposed to the camera phone. Um, okay. Yeah, it just took a second for my vision to adjust. Um, but yeah, here we are. We're back again on a Saturday morning. I've actually got a rant planned for this one that I'm gonna, clip off the stream and post separately to YouTube. I'm thinking Sunday for that. Maybe, or maybe Saturday, as in today, maybe around, I don't know, 3 o'clock, something like that. Saturday sounds good. Okay, maybe Sunday, because I'm not going to have time, because I'm going to want to go to bed right after right after I stream. So, I'm going to want to go to bed so that way I can, go to, go to work. Anyway, yeah, just getting Steam opened up because I don't know what we're gonna be. I don't know what we're gonna be playing. I don't have any idea. Also, yeah, I remember I need to steal a PNG off the internet. Getting there. For today's for today's stick. Not videos. We want just a PNG. Is that what the? Oh, are you serious? Damn, I'm gonna have to show that one to Aiden. I'm gonna have to show that one to Aiden. This is another one of those things where they changed the fucking band. And now it's just kind of soulless. Wait a minute. Looks like a Magnus from Warframe. Anywho, we're looking for this now. Because this is not what it looks like anymore. Which is a damn shame. I mean, trying to find a PNG is hard. Well, no, it's not hard. It's just this one is proving to be somewhat challenging. Uh, because I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this I'm not gonna do this without a PNG. Oh, there we go. It's just sideways. All right, we just have to make it unsideways. Okay. Rotate left 90 degrees. Do this. Oh, there we go. I wish there was like a reverse fill that you could do in order to, get rid of, in order to get rid of stuff that you just, let's say you paste an image in there and then you just reverse fill one color. It just erases it. I wish that was a paint feature, but, here we are. Here we are, where it's not, and, MS Paint. XP, Windows XP, MS Paint was a lot better. Let's just be real here. All right? Windows 10, MS Paint, Windows 7, wait, is this Windows? Hold on. Hold on. So let's see, Microsoft Paint, right, right. Classic, wait a minute. Classic Paint? Oh my god, you can do Classic Paint in your browser. Holy shit. Oh my god. And there's a better version too that kind of just keeps the old feel of things. Oh my god. Paint 3D's dead, I just found out. Okay, anyway, so anyway, fucking I'm just gonna go ahead and say Windows 10 MS Paint because that's just that's just that's just when I noticed because I didn't really use Paint over much during the Windows 7 era. I used a lot of Photoshop instead, and then I got an actual desktop and then stopped using Photoshop because going through the trouble of um, putting on my tricorn and making sure that it works after doing so was it's not, I mean, it's not complicated, it's just tedious, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to do it again because I'd already done it so many times with other laptops and whatnot, and so I didn't want to do it again. um, I am now, I have for years I have seen uh, I have seen how that was a bad decision to do that. But at the same time, because of how they changed paint, but at the same time, I am also getting better at the new paint. So, I've been able to do I've been able to do some things with new paint that I, that I was more easily able to do with old paint. So, that, and I also, I miss the spray tool, the spray can, because the spray can's a classic tool, and new paint doesn't have it because I don't know why it doesn't. Anyway, so what is today's smonk? Well, right before stream, as in, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes before I actually needed to be live, I thought, man, I hate myself. So let's not do a short stream with, a smaller, lighter stick. So I thought, okay, so what do we got in here? So I started digging through the box, and the Room 101 muzzle loader. I don't remember if I've smoked this one because I haven't had the time to do the thing in the description with the smokes because I am an idiot. I also haven't just chosen thumbnails on on the streams for the streams that have the PNG. That's also another reason why I do the PNG. Is not just to show you guys what I'm smoking when I'm to like have it down here where you can't see it, but also for me so that I can see what I have smoked so I don't double up. But I probably already have doubled up. So fuck it. We're just gonna continue to do that. Maybe. I mean, I smoke what I got. It's it plain and simple. Smoke what I got, and well, I got this. So, the muzzle loader. I traded some of my Johnny Tobacconauts to Aiden for some of these. Um, the trade was not equal in various facets. Um, Firstly, in terms of number of cigars, it was unequal because I gave him 8 and he gave me 5. This is unequal in his favor as he got more sticks. Where it is unequal in my favor is most likely in just overall amount of smoke. These are, pretty bulky as you can see, and the Johnny Tobacconauts are, pretty small, just in terms of length and ring gauge. So I think overall in terms of the amount of tobacco that changed hands, I came away with more, and so it was that part of it was unfair in my favor, and so there's kind of an even split there, just on those two things. Um, in terms of actual cost, I'm pretty sure we both bought boxes of 20. And if those boxes were, I mean, even just a few dollars off of each other, then, really that doesn't matter too much. I mean, we both of us have, well, he has one job that sufficiently pays for his living expenses, and I have two jobs that sufficiently pay for my living expenses and two other people. I need another vacation. Anyway, so really the trade was unfair, but depending on what angle you're looking at, what aspect of the trade you're looking at, that will determine who it was unfair towards. In terms of the number of actual cigars traded, it was unfair. It was unfair to me. In terms of actual amount of smokable tobacco that changed hands, that was unfair to Aiden. Probably. I'm pretty sure if we just took the area of 8 Johnny Tobacco Nuts and compared it to the area, like the spatial take up of 5 muzzle loaders, we'd be able to figure that out. However, I do not know how to do calculus. And so the curved thing, the curved part here, I would not be able to calculate the area of because I don't know how to do calculus. I can, however, calculate, it's just the area of the cigar, and then I guess we just take off the top part that is going to inevitably get cut off, and then it's flat on both sides, and then I just need, probably, area of a circle, and then just multiply it by the length, because this is not a circle. We're just going to pretend that this is a circle because it's supposed to be a circle, and then we just take the area of that, and then just once we have that, multiply it by the length of the cigar, which is going to be really interesting because ring gauges are in, I think, a 48th of an inch or a 60th, one of those two, and so this being 6 inches, we would need to convert it down. We would need to convert 6 inches down into 48ths of an inch, and then we would to take that value of the area of this circle and multiplied by the length, and then convert it back up into cubic inches. That's probably right. Cubic inches. I mean, really, it's the raw number that we're interested in, not the unit associated with it. I'm pretty sure it's cubic inches at that point, instead of cubic 48ths of an inch. Anyway, which is not a real measurement, but it's the one that we're going to be using because we have to use ring gauge. Yeah, we have to use ring gauge uh, as the metric. You know what? I'm going to figure it out. How is ring gauge calculated? Google. We're doing a lot of Googling today. Yeah. Oh, it's in 64ths of an inch. So that means, a 64 ring gauge cigar is an inch in diameter. So there's that. That's how that works. 64, not 48. I was close with how I was thinking about the numbers. I am really tired. But let's perk up with this, shall we? Uh, anyway, yeah, no, I mean, what I said still works, except just replace 48 with 64, and then just go from there. I'm pretty sure this is 60. All right, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. You know what? Let's convert to ASUS right. Okay. All right. So, we're gonna go to Cigar International. Okay, so let's see. Room 101. All right. There's the muzzle loader. And there's the Johnny Tobacco Nut. So, if I remember, oh yeah, these are just Gordos. So 6 inches by 60 ring gauge. So 60/64ths of an inch. And then Room 101 Johnny Tobacconaut. Pretty sure I had to get the Perfecto. Hold on, let me grab one out of the box. We're going to figure this out. We're going to do the math. We're going to do the math to see if maybe I cheated Aiden out of some tobacco. I hope not, but maybe I did. What size is this? Robusto. Okay, so I bought the Robusto. Okay, so that's 550. So, okay, now we just have to do some calculations. So if the ring gauge is 50, then what is 5 inches in ring gauge? All right, so we're gonna have to use the calculator on Google here. Okay, yeah, calculator. Okay, so 5 times, yeah. So 5 times 6, all right. 5 times 64 is 320. Area of a circle. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's pi r squared. It is pi r squared. The radius. Oh, wait. We're gonna do this. No, this doesn't matter. We just do this in the unit, and it's fine. So that if the radius, Okay, so notice the radius would be 25. So if the area, this is gonna be really strange. Title is not a lie. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. No. Wesley, we're busy figuring out if I cheated Aiden out of tobacco or not. Okay, so if the area of a Robusto cigar is 1,963.5 64ths of an inch, and then we multiply that by... Do we have to multiply it by the... Wait a minute. Hold on. Do we have to multiply this by the we have to keep the units the same. Right? We have to keep the units the same. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Wait, then we just convert it up, and that's going to make more sense. Okay, so 320, 1963.5. Okay, times 1963.5. Okay. And then divide that by 64. Fucking hell. Then we divide that by 64, and that's not right. No, we just multiply it by 5, because that's how long... Wait a minute. 9,817.5 cubic inches? That's not right. So yeah, we just multiply it by 5. 1963.5. Okay, hold on. 1963.5 times 5. And then divide that by 64. Fucking damn it. And then divide that by 64 to get 153.398 cubic inches. It's cubic inches, so probably. Okay, and then he gave me 5 of these. So 766 point... fucking... Hold on, just copy this. All right, so that... Wait, this is... Yeah, this is how much Johnny Tobacconaut... This is how much Johnny Tobacconaut I gave Aiden, right? Now we need to figure out how much muzzle loader I gave him. Since these are the Gordo, these are 660s. Okay, area of a circle, 30. Yeah, so 28, 27.43. Okay, so 28, 27.43. Is it 0.43? Am I an idiot? It is. And then multiply that by 6. All right, and then divide it. Why does it keep doing that? And then divide that by 64. And then multiply it by 5. Wait, oh, I gave him 8 Johnny Tobacconauts. Shit. All right, well, we'll get there. Multiply that by 5. So We're gonna copy this, and we're gonna just stash it in a tab. I do not delete that. Okay, hold on. We need to divide this by 5 and then multiply it by 8. You bitch, copy that shit. Alright, we're just gonna have to type it in manually. 766.9921875 divided by 5 multiplied by 8. Okay. So the different okay. We got numbers. We got numbers. I wonder, hold on, if I divide this by 8, ew, and then multiply by 9. Ah. Yes. So one of us is getting cheated either way. But I did cheat him out of tobacco. Ah. Anyway, divide by 9, multiply by 8. Okay, we're just gonna paste and go in here. We're gonna start closing tabs. All right, so I probably did this wrong still, but it's just to illustrate a point. So what's the difference here? 1325.3578 minus 1227.1875. I cheated Aiden out of 98.17 cubic inches of tobacco. Which probably isn't that much. I don't know. It's difficult for me. I don't know. I can't really imagine a cubic inch because I mean, I guess if I saw it in real life, I could conceptualize it. But what I mean, I guess a cubic inch is just. I guess a cubic inch is just a cube that's 1 inch. Length, width, height. So a cube that's like, oh, I cheated. That's not right. I fucked that up. Oh, I see what I did wrong. It's because I multiplied it. It's because I multiplied everything. It's because I mixed the units. Well, if we learned anything, it's that I'm an idiot. Also, is the stream still alive? Because that says 2 minutes. Well, it's probably fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm an idiot because I'm an idiot. That's what we learned from this whole thing here is that I am a moron. So, cool, neato, neato. Now that we've figured that out, I mean, what did we? I mean, really, we did learn that I probably cheated Aiden out of some tobacco, but it's probably a really small amount. I'll figure it out. It's probably a really small amount. Yeah, I think Streamlabs just had a moment, Wizzy. So But what did we figure out? We figured out that I'm an idiot and that I probably, most likely, cheated Aiden out of a really small portion of smokable tobacco. It's fine because, as mentioned earlier, I gave him 8 and he gave me 5, and so it's roughly. I'm pretty sure if I gave him 9, then he would be cheating me out of tobacco, and in which case, I'd be double fucked. So, this is just the universe's way of balancing things out. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's been almost half an hour. Sweet. Anyway, let's get this cut. Let's get this lit, and then got a little bit of a rant for all of you guys. Got a little bit of a rant because something happened today at Pizza Job and at Taco Bell that brought the subject to my mind because I thought, oh, I should probably rant about something so that way I can cut it and put it on the channel as just a regular video like I did when I read that article. And so I thought, something, it's almost like God himself just handed me this topic for me to talk about after I get the cigar going. I need to shave because my mustache is getting into my mouth, and that also means that things that I eat are getting caught in my mustache, which means I'm going to constantly be doing this, which, I have been doing more and more because it's grown back. Anyway, cutting and lighting the cigar. No more distractions. Anyway, no more distractions with that. I should probably also put the no, do it after you cut. Do it after. I'm gonna put the PNG after I cut and light in order to prevent any more distractions. Because I, you know, I feel like it's somebody with ADD. That was a clean cut. I don't know. Why does this thing clean cut sometimes, and then other times, I gotta struggle with it a little bit. Variable quality cuts, even though I'm using the same cutter every time. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the cigars are. The tobacco, some of the tobacco yields, and some of it does not. I don't know. Or maybe my hands have just gotten really strong, which I doubt. What's good, Wezzy? You know what? Wezzy, you're awake at 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning. What's good? While I test draw this and shit. I know you're not here to speak, which I don't expect you to be. But yeah, what's good, Wezzy? You ready for the mini session today that you're not participating in? You're just there to cheer on the vigilante who's going to be killing Bread Boy. You looking forward to doing that? Because I know that's what you people are going to be doing. And, well, we'll see what happens. I do not control the dice bot as much as some people have accused me of. That would be really cool if I could. But it's an external GitHub that, I don't control because I don't know how to code. So yeah, Wezzy, what's good, Wezzy? What's good? Hopefully you're still out there. If not, well then, shit. I'm sitting here, going, what's good? Like an idiot. Like a fucking moron. Ugh. He's out there. I don't know if he's out there. I kind of just sat here. I don't know why. I sat here like I expected him to speak. The fuck's wrong with me? The fuck's wrong with me? Anyway, I'm gonna... What? Wait, pop in where, Wezzy? Pop in where? Oh, wait, the mini session? Alright, well, I mean, yeah, I did say, hey, show up if you want, watch Bread Boy die. I didn't say the last part of that, but, the rest of you could have just inserted that in, like, oh, you're gonna murder him. Like, okay, well, shit. If you want me to, I could try. Yeah, it's got a good draw. That has got a good draw. That is. The mini session. I woke up thinking it was Sunday, and I hadn't done any work. Yeah, you get used to it. You get used to it. Your days don't blend all together like mine do, though. Putting putting notifications on a calendar was necessary for. There was a moment of dread. I mean, it's if you reach the point that I did, with the master's program, it morphs from dread to apathy. because I just got done with it. I just didn't. I just I got to that point where I just wanted it to be done and over with. I didn't care anymore. Which, yeah, the master's program. The master's program just changed a lot of changed some perspectives around of mine. I mean, it didn't change who I was fundamentally, but it did change some of my perspectives on some things, and some of those things I would consider to be important. But that's I guess that's what happens when you engage with new experiences. But yeah, Hanover was a period of refinement. The master's program was not a period of refinement. I look back on my time at Hanover fondly, even with the, you know, retarded political shit that happened. Uh, I do not look back on the master's program fondly. Oh, at perspectives that change. Well, my perspective on the field of psychology, or at least the part of it that has to do with therapy, that changed. That changed because I knew what therapy was, and I thought I had a general idea of how it worked. I have gotten distracted again. Give me a minute. I'm gonna light this and I'm gonna finish explaining myself. There we go. Give me a minute. I will finish explaining myself. Okay. So, let me revise a previous statement. I won't say that my perspective on the field of psychology changed. That's accurate, but it's not. It's more accurate to say that my perception of therapy changed. Right? So, I was aware of therapy. I knew what it was supposed to accomplish, right? But learning how to do therapy through the master's program, it was a bit odd, right? Because they don't want you. The way I was taught to do therapy was to lead the client to helping themselves. And the way that they want you to do that seems to be just the most detached and unhelpful way possible. You know how the comparison I'm going to make here might not be exactly correct, but I think you'll still understand. You know how some people say doctors overprescribe medications in order to get people hooked, so that way the money keeps rolling in to pharmaceutical companies. The way that they taught me to do therapy with clients was to kind of just slowly lead them to the conclusion. Don't point it out, because they have to figure it out themselves. Kind of just be passive about just kind of leading them to the destination. And be as passive and detached as possible while doing so. Never point anything out, or the phrase that was tossed around a lot was sit on your hands. You know, if there is a problem, the client must figure it out. And if the client has not identified the problem, you cannot identify it for them. They have to identify it. And that seems so. That just seems like, oh, hey, this is just going to keep them coming back. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, overly helpful. And, maybe I'm wrong, but and it also just kind of just it kind of just went against my instincts, and I realized that me saying all this isn't I'm not exactly the best case for somebody saying I don't know about what I was taught in a master's program, considering my dispositional defects. But that's just that I'm describing how my perspective changed, and that is objective. You know, the best way to do therapy is subjective. My perspective changing during the master's program, that did happen. And so that is what I'm explaining. Uh, but that's what I'm saying. That was kind of meandering. What the fuck? Hmm. Oh yeah, that's pepper. But does that make sense, Wezzy? Do you understand what I said? Or what I was getting at, really? I mean, yeah, understanding what I said, yeah, but do you understand what I was getting at? You know? Some people won't listen unless they hear themselves. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that's where skills that's where skills like summarizing and reflecting make sense. That makes sense to me. I get that. But just the passivity that they want you to have with helping people through their issues seemed excessive to me. Just absolutely no. Yeah, okay, thank you. Absolutely no, no active role in assisting the client. And then this came into conflict with what was happening with, during my internship, where, connect the client with resources. That's an active thing. I should, school says I shouldn't do that, but internship says, yeah, go for it. At that point, kind of, realizing, okay, I need to be, internship says it's okay, so it's okay. Just don't mention it to, don't mention it to school, otherwise they might get mad. I mean, if I, and if they did, then all I would say is, well, my supervisor told me to do this, and it's either listen to my supervisor or don't have an internship anymore. And I think they'd cave there. But I don't know. That's just me. Also, I realize that the camera angle isn't right on this. Oh. Let me just snap myself. Yeah, there we go. Because you should be able. There we go. You should be able to see my knee because I can see it on my phone. Because I rest my hands on my knees. Because I try to pop my knees when I sit here. Being on my feet all day, I don't get to pop my knees that much, and they hurt and get stiff. So I just, do this. Don't let school know. Yeah, basically. I mean that was kind of a philosophy that I had to adopt. It's like, okay, so, school said do it this way, and they some of the more strict instructors would get mad if they found out that I was doing it a way that against what they said. So we're just going to be vague about it and hide behind confidentiality. It's not what confidentiality is intended for, but it's working for me, you know. And thinking about it a little bit more out loud. You know, Clearly I did not enjoy the master's program. And so therefore the question that may come to mind is if I, had some kind of life do-over, like a gift from God or something, would I do it again? The answer is yes. because because me getting a master's degree is a one up on one of my sisters. Yeah, I'm not using it, but at the same time, do you really think do you really think, you know, mentally unstable sociopath would be good at therapy? Really? Really, Dad? Grandma? Well, Grandma doesn't know. And I don't think Dad knows either. But my siblings know. They know. They have to. There's no way they don't. But really, I don't think they're gonna be surprised. I don't think the next time I see them and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing now?" It's like, "Well, I'm a pizza man and a Taco Bell." They're gonna go, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense." I think they'll just kind of just nod it off and go, "Yeah." Meanwhile, Dad and his wife, more specifically his wife, was really angry when I said that I don't want to do therapy, and well, Grandma just wants me to be happy, and she doesn't know. So, we're gonna keep it that way. But Lord knows, Grandma is just so mean and vigorous that I will die of old age before she does. You know, in a theoretical where I do end up dying of old age and not in some horrible accident, I'm in good health for 80 years or so. Grandma would still be alive and would be, there as I lay dying. It's not how it's going to be, but Grandma's still going to be, Grandma's still going to be there as I lay dying. And she is going to be devastated by this. She's going to be devastated by my death, but she will not know. She will not know. And that is a secret that I intend to keep, and that the others seem also content to help me keep. Because I don't think pizza is the end goal. Yeah, pizza is the end goal. Because Taco Bell is not going to promote. Well, they're not going to promote me. They'll promote everybody, well, almost everybody around me, you know, at different rates, but not me. So pizza is the end goal. That and, $5 grand bonus checks as an assistant. Yeah, give me that. And then take control of the store in approximately a year after after starting as an assistant. Yeah, to get bigger bonus checks. Yeah, own stores. Eric teaches me how to own stores. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be the pizza man. It's gonna be great. I do want to own the Greensburg store. I will purchase it from Eric if necessary. I will purchase I will purchase Greensburg from Eric if necessary because I want my name to be on the. Because simply put, I want my name to be on the building. Yeah, owning other stores is all well and good, and that's nice, and the thought tingles me a little bit, but I want my name on that building. I want people to see that, as they walk in to pick up their pizza. Because maybe all of the people I went to high school with did not drop off the face of the earth. And maybe a few of them still live here. And maybe some of them go to Domino's. And when they do, they will see my name on that building. And they will not believe it. But it will be true. And that's the goal. I don't know why that's the goal. I don't know why I set that as the goal, but that is what I desire. I don't understand why that is what I desire, but that is what I desire. And so that is what I want. That is what I'm going for. I mean, hey, I've got a goal. I've got purpose. So, it's stupid. I openly admit that wanting my name on a specific building is dumb. But it's something that I'm striving for. I mean, that's the big goal. That's the big goal. Obviously, I want to get rid of my debt. Sent you a DM. All right. Well, let's see. Discord is muted because I'm streaming. What do you got for me, Wezzy? You got a diagnosis? No, I do not. No, I do not. Not an official one. But if you read the DSM, oh boy, I check a sufficient number of boxes if you know where to look. We might do that someday. We might do that someday. But no, I do not have an official diagnosis. This made it really, really hard during an internship because I had to play myself a certain way. I had to play my cards a certain way. So recognition. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I do care, but I don't know. It's dumb. It's stupid, and I acknowledge that. But that is what I desire. I could sit here and do some kind of Freudian analysis of it because Freud was right. Freud was right. He might not have been, 100% on the money, but Freud was right. There's a lot of weird subconscious shit going on. Might not exactly revolve around, Oedipus and whatnot, but he was right about that. And as our knowledge of these things increases, Freud is standing there with his cigar, just kind of with a smile on his face and an eyebrow raised at all the people who have doubted. And that's not something that a lot of people in this field want to hear of how because of the general philosophical, let's say, makeup of the people who, go into this kind of thing. It's not something that they want to hear, but that's reality. Freud was right. Not completely. He was not completely right. But, you know, if nothing else, Freud was onto something. Several somethings, but he was, if nothing else, Freud was onto something. But I'd like to say Freud was right. Uh, hmm. It's been a few days since my last smokes. The inebriation is kicking in early. Oh, I can feel just the tension in that one spot on the back of my neck, just slowly, slowly, just that tense spot on the back of my neck. I can feel it slowly relaxing. Oh, God. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a hell of a week. Ugh. All right, but here's it. So I did say I had a rant, right? And I'm gonna remember that we're about half an hour in on this recording, so that way I can, clip it for stream or clip it for the video. So what's the rant, right? What's the rant? Well, the rant is twofold. The rant is twofold, right? So why is it that you have these motherfuckers in these $200 shit boxes rocking $3,000 sound systems? Are you serious? Are you serious? About a month ago, right? I was on deliveries at Pizza Job, and I was on deliveries, right? And I saw this car, right, making a whole shit ton of noise with the muffler and with the bass on the music. Said car was missing both bumpers and just looked just generally like a beat up piece of shit. And I thought, dude, you're missing both bumpers. Quit making so much noise. And you see people, I mean, well, maybe not everywhere, but here, where I am, this town, this city, you see it a lot. You see it a lot. These $200 shit boxes, rocking these expensive sound systems. What the fuck? Maybe some people just aren't ready for money. That's something that I actually said tonight, because in kind of talking it over with the boys at Taco Bell. Maybe some people aren't ready for money. You know, Especially since tonight I saw a guy in a shitty ass van with a muffler attachment that made it make more noise. This man was driving his van as if it was a shit box, cutting turns and shit. Dave said, his tires are gonna pop off, and I said, good. I hope they do. Maybe he'll learn that, not to be of such a piece of shit to his car, or vehicle in this case. It's not a car. It's a van. But he understood what I'm saying. You know, maybe, maybe. Which leads me into my second point. Why is it that people with shit taste in music feel the need to let that fact be known, let that fact that that being they have shit taste in music be known to the entire world? The shittier someone's taste in music is, the louder they play that said shitty music just in public. Why is this? And to provide a contrasting example, we're going to look at my nephew Aiden, right? Now, Aiden and I, when it comes to our taste in music, there is some overlap. Not a lot, not terribly much, but there is some overlap. And he definitely does not listen to shitty music. He does not listen to shitty music. Yet, when we have gone places in his vehicle, and he obviously it's his vehicle, he's in control of the sound system, you know, which is, as it is. The music has been, definitely audible, but not egregiously so. Even the bassier stuff was kind of, seemed to be kind of, you know, you know, kept to a respectable volume, even deep, even at night, you know. And so, looking at the opposite, where people with the shittiest taste in music just feel free, just advertise this to the world. And hey, if you can put a subwoofer in there and turn up the bass to, vibrate everything, oh yeah, do that. Throw that on there too. There was one morning before I started doing these streams where I was, sitting here, I was having a smoke, I was playing a game, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and some motherfucker in this neighborhood had his I know where he lives. I know what his vehicle. I know his vehicle too. It's a shit. It's a $200 shit box with a $3,000 sound system. Uh, was doing that at 6 in the morning. It's like, are you serious? The fuck's wrong with you? 6 in the morning? That guy's got to be unemployed. But then again, how did he afford the sound system? There's a number of different ways he could have, but headache-inducing amounts of bass. I thought my teeth and eyeballs were gonna vibrate out of my skull. Eventually I was standing outside with a cigar in one hand, in my robe, you know, just like, do I need to threaten this guy? Thinking about it, on the back patio, just looking out in the direction of his house because I know where this motherfucker lives. Just thinking, do I need to go over there and like threaten him or something? Is that what's gonna have to happen? Eventually, it stopped after about an hour. It's like, God damn, dude. It's 6 in the morning. People are trying to sleep, or some people are just getting up. You know, you're gonna vibrate their brain case, and turn their actual physical brain into pudding. Shut that shit off. I've actually yelled at people in drive-through for that shit. Because I mean, we joked about it at the time. The Taco Bell's an old building. You hit it with enough bass, the whole thing's just gonna shake apart. The evolution of the rooster, I guess. I would prefer a rooster because at least I mean, yeah, it's loud, but it's not gonna vibrate my teeth and eyeballs out of my skull. It's not gonna threaten to, at least. A rooster's just kind of, it's just a sound. But motherfuckers with the shittiest music taste known to man, just the world must know. The thoughts that are not going through these people's heads, obviously, is man, everyone needs to know about my just asinine, terrible taste in music. Everyone must know. Meanwhile, people who have good taste in music are just, keep it respectable. Keep it at a respectable volume, you know, in observance of the time of day. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. But, whatever. I don't know. There we go. Rant over. I'll clip that and throw it on YouTube. Sunday probably, because I am not gonna have time after stream, so I'll do it when I get home from work and when I get done with mini session. So rant over. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. Anyway, I didn't actually think about what game we were gonna switch to. I just kind of left the YouTube thing on Master Duel. We could check into Master Duel because I haven't since the last time I played, which I guess was last week. Um, you know, we could do that. I could switch over to Azure Lane and just grind the Halloween event to get more uh stuff, cannons. I need cannons for the new women. I need cannons for the new women. Um, but whatever. Uh, it's been an exhausting week. Pulling close to 70 hours. It's just, it's killing me. It's slowly, but you know, here we are. This is gonna be me for the next year because of the pizza job promotion being delayed because local governments want to be bastards. I love that. I love that. You know, I used to think I used to be naive and think, ah, yes. Oh, Wezzy, come on. Wezzy, come on. I'm not gonna slip up like that. I'm not gonna slip up like that. I have been keeping this secret since I developed a preference for music back in seventh grade. I have been keeping that secret for that long. I'm not gonna slip up like that. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. All right? No one. No one will ever know. You know? That is unobtainable knowledge. No, I will never divulge the secret to anyone ever. You know, nice try, Wezzy, nice try. It's not gonna happen though. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The Yeah, this is just gonna be a year because I used to be naive in thinking, oh, local governments, might not be as shitty and terrible as state and federal governments. For the rest of us USers. I was wrong. I was wrong, and I really, came to terms with that when finding out that, hey, remember, how that registration fee, and the renewal for vehicles, how that's like $100? Yeah, approximately 80% of that is taxes. I think if more people knew about that, I think there'd be a little bit more displeasure. I mean, I don't even. Okay, Wesley, when it comes to the restraint, I do not even have the desire to share the secret. So it's not even restraint. It's just, it's the one secret. It is my, my attitude towards divulging information about myself is ask and you shall receive. Except for that. That is the one thing that I will not divulge. That is the one thing that you can ask for, but you will not receive. Anything else about me, is on the table. But that, not that at all. Not a chance. It's not happening. But anything else. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing when I've, met people and, kind of explain that to them, like, yeah, just, whatever you want to know, ask away. And then sometimes I've even said, like, except for this one thing. And because that's the one thing that piques their curiosity. Some people have tested me where they've been like, okay, well, tell me about this. It's like this, embarrassing thing. There was one guy in high school who tested me. He was like, okay, well, anything? And I went, anything but the musical taste. And he went, okay, well, how big's your penis? And I told him. And he went, oh. And I expected to tell me. I went, anything but the music taste. And then that kind of just shut him down. But other people have been like, well, that's the one thing I want to know now. I was like, well, it's not going to happen. Anything else you can figure out, you know? Yeah, commitment. Yeah, I think commitment is definitely more accurate. Commitment is definitely more accurate. Because, back in seventh grade, when I developed taste in music, I also, relatively close to that time, also somewhat arbitrarily decided that, yeah, I'm pretty much an open book, but I should probably keep something to myself. And so that was just what I chose. I just went, well, we'll just not tell anyone about the music that I listen to. And some people might be like, well, back when you had the shitty earbuds in junior high and whatnot, we could hear it sometimes. Like, yeah, but that's not what it is now. And if you tried to, you know, if you knew what I listened to then, and then somehow found out what I listen to now, the the progression path makes no sense. And that's me saying that because I've observed it. Because I can look back and go, oh yeah, I remember when I used to listen to whatever, and then comparing to what I listen to now, it's like, okay, this is a departure. How did we get here? It doesn't make any sense. And even if you followed it, even if you were somehow able to follow it, it wouldn't make any sense. If you were to gain the power of God and just follow and use said power of God to just follow this progression track, of how my taste in music has changed, it would not make sense, you know. But then again, I guess you could also use the power of God to, make it make sense. But if you're only using it to acquire knowledge, then it doesn't make sense. I did not eat enough. Hmm. I did not eat enough at all. Hmm. I also inhaled a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. I'm also really tired, so this was probably not a good idea at all. Especially a, stick of this size. And this strength too. Ooh. This was not my best idea. By some fluke I were, yeah, you said that in college. You said that in college as well. if that you were to find out somehow. But closely guarded, closely guarded. And I've had all kinds of people try to figure it out. I've had music people, as in people who have knowledge of music, try to figure it out. My the story that I like to tell is my second roommate in college. Wezzy, Nick. He tried to figure it out, and he tried to figure it out but he tried to figure it out, by examining. Yeah, people become. I mean, yeah, they do. They can. They can. Let me say that. Anyway, but Nick tried to figure it out by examining my movement, my walking speed. He was like, oh, based on, how you walk, I think you listen to music that's it. He used he used a musical term that I can't remember anymore. And then I told him, I said, that would make sense. However, I adjust my walking speed for you. I slow down. I mean, even without music, I walk pretty quickly. But with music, it becomes more on pace. But the thing is, if I'm walking with someone, I will adjust my speed to match theirs. And he's a slow walker. So I would adjust my speed. I would slow down quite a bit just so I wouldn't, leave him behind. And so I told him that. I said that I can't, I walk with you. I don't walk in tune with my music if I'm walking with somebody. So when I walk with you, listening to music, that there's a mismatch there, and that was kind of where he kind of metaphorically kind of threw his hands up and went, okay, fine, I give up, you know. Oh, but yeah, that was kind of where he threw his hands up about it. Other people have been way more persistent. Um, Dan the boy at Taco Bell, he's been trying to figure it out for years. He's been trying to figure it out for years. The problem that he's run into with trying to figure it out is I don't know anything about music. I don't know. He'll throw out a musical term at me, and I will just not know what it means. He'll go, well, what is the key? I mean, I don't think he's actually said that to me, but I think that's a music term. And I'll go, I don't know. What is, what does that mean? At one point I even asked him, I said, Dan, you're a music. What is a time signature? Because that was a term that I had heard somewhere. And I was like, what does that mean? And I didn't want to Google it because, I mean, Google will give me a definition, but I won't necessarily understand what that means. So Dan explained to me what that is. And I went, oh, okay. And then, that led to a follow-up question from him. He was like, well, what time signature is the music that you listen to? I went, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know what that. I mean, yeah, I understand what time signature is, but I don't know what units it's measured in. So, I don't know. I can tell you what, I definitely don't have bad taste in music. You know, if we return to the point to a point that I made during the rant, you can tell that I don't. Using my own logic, you can tell that I don't have bad taste in music because you never hear it. If I had bad taste in music, everybody would know because according to my own logic, I would advertise it to the world. So, you know, as convoluted as it sounds, by my own reasoning, I don't have bad taste in music. I mean, obviously, I would think that, duh. But if you too, you know, if you too follow my logic and believe in it, then therefore, I don't have bad taste in music. You know, how strong is this? I opened up the browser page in order to look up Room 101 so I can see how strong this actually is. Yeah, this is mid full. Yeah, this is mid full. So yeah, I did not eat enough for this, but we're just gonna pace myself a little bit better. We do have a hard cutoff time of 8:30 though. Well, okay, I say hard cutoff time, but is it really a hard cutoff time? Really? Also, I haven't put the PNG up. I realize I did not put up the PNG. We're gonna put up the PNG. Visible. Be visible. There we go. That is really, really small. Whoop. And now it's big. And yeah, that looks all right. Oh, you can see the part where I erased, where I erased some of the blacks of that white corner. This is what prompted the reverse fill thing, like the mass erase. Make the background clear. Because sometimes I can get it with paint, sometimes I can't. I don't know. My image skills have gotten really rusty, so I don't remember how to do it anymore. I wonder if I still have that picture that I photoshopped in high school of Ted Cruz as Slender Man. That'd be a cool thing to show off. I know, I think I've still got it somewhere. It's just a matter of figuring out where it's at. I think it's in my old folder that I never actually got through. Um, no, that is not what I wanted. Is it here? No, that's some other stuff. Uh, oh God, this is one of the old folders. Or did I really just stash it in images? Did I really just stash it in pictures? No, because that's something else. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. The Ted Cruz Slender Man, that's in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Also, the Wesy, if you're still here, I still have the old Excel document for the Wayan Army and how absolutely ridiculous that is. Um, okay, that's not right. Oh, oh, we got some old VTC documents in here that I probably need to upload. Oops. Is it in here? It should be in here. If it's not, and it's just lost to history, that kind of sucks. Hmm. Wait, wait. I might have it. I might have. Oh, I found it. Well, I found the folder. Let me see if the image is still in here. Oh. Oh, here it is. Found it. I found it. I found Ted Cruz's Slender Man. We're gonna look at that. That's the chat. Screen capture. There we go. Found him. There we go. That's Ted Cruz as Slender Man. I photoshopped that in high school. You know, let me tell you. All right, the hardest part of this Photoshop was getting the gradient on the static. All right, that took me in. I did this in class as part of the Photoshop unit when we got our free thing. The gradient on the static was really hard to do. I don't know why. But eventually I got it. Still have a mouse pad I borrowed from me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, hey. I mean, I've got this. This is technically what I use as a mouse pad is a card mat that has a Draco Lich on it. I bought it at the game shop that used to be here in town. Uh, that's what I use as a mouse pad. But now I just use that as a mouse pad. So I didn't need a mouse pad. I don't even remember what that mouse pad looks like. But hey, you know, so if I'm not using it, somebody else wants it. I'm pretty amenable to handing stuff over. Especially if I'm not using it. It's like, yeah, go ahead. But some things new, some things new. But yeah, Ted Cruz as Slender Man. I wonder. Hold on. Do I still have the Donald Trump picture? Do I still have Donald Trump? Where is he at? There he is. Yeah, I also photoshopped Donald Trump as Voldemort. I don't know why I thought that was. I mean, this is still kind of funny to me, but I don't know why this one took considerably less effort. You know, this one took considerably less effort than Ted Cruz. But yeah, Ted Cruz as Slender Man. That's good shit. What else do I have in here? I mean, I've got the logo that I use for my channel, using a hermetic circle and some other stuff that I just you know fiddled together. Send a pic later. Sweet. Uh oh wait. Oh yeah, there's the fake Chautauqua poster. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull that up. Let me pull the fake oh, it just pulled it right back up. Cool. So the high school that I went to does this Chautauqua thing, which is basically just we're gonna have a whole bunch of guest speakers in order to have an excuse to just pull you out of class and have you sit in a woman or sit in a room to listen to them. I hated it because I would just rather just kind of fuck around in class rather than be stuck in the auditorium all day. And this was an unpopular opinion, but I photoshopped this poster. It's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna show up to Chautauqua and be a speaker. So I made this fake poster. Also at the time, I did not know who Keanu Reeves was, so I just Googled famous actor, and this was a picture that popped up. I went, yeah, that's a guy. So I put him on here, put him under as this guy. You know, it's just yeah, this just reeks of my high school humor. You know, eh, this just reeks of high school humor. Also, spring 16th, 2018. Yeah, this is a this is an old image. It's a lot because of Mountain Dew. That looking at this is a lot because of Mountain Dew. That's still true today. But yeah, Photoshop, Photoshop. I used to be really into Photoshop. It was great. What do we got here? Uh, mm, fucking this best friends. These two guys hated each other. These two guys absolutely hated each other. And so this was just the image. This was just the image that I had to put together. Fun fact about this image, right? This smoke plume, which you can't see my cursor anymore for some reason. Oh, there it is. Going to bed at 8:30 is old people behavior. Aiden's mom was something else while he was growing up. All right, she was something else growing up. It was weird, but anyway, fun fact about this image, right? This smoke plume that I got that I've attached to this joint right here. I pulled this smoke plume from an image of the Twin Towers falling. There's 9/11 in this image. Obviously, the Friends thing is just a cut from the sitcom. Obviously, and then the best part. Those are just letters from various Kirby game titles that I just ripped off of it. That I just ripped off of various images and just put together. Kind of expand dong style. And then of course, dreaming of anime. Of course, of course he would be. Of course, of course. Of course. Let's see. I did the Adobe tutorials twice in school because for some reason it was part of the you know uh it was part of the it was part of the coding class for some reason. Oh, do Photoshop to code. It's like I already did code in graphic design. Oh fuck, hold on. I gotta show you this one. I gotta show you this one. This is an image that I photoshopped of Hillary Clinton as the Balrog from fucking Lord of the Rings. Because again, I thought that'd be funny. Let's put a whole bunch of people who are gonna potentially be president back in 2016. Let's Photoshop them as various. Uh, wow, Wezzy, why are you intimately familiar with the smoke plumes coming off of the Twin Towers? Why are you familiar enough with that to where you can recognize that before I say? I probably showed you that image before, or I've mentioned it before. I don't know. But yeah, how do you know that? Why are you intimately familiar with that? But anyway, I thought it'd be funny to, Photoshop various, potential presidents back in 2016 as various mythical entities from different fiction. Because we got Harry Potter, we got Lord of the Rings, we got Slender Man. I don't know why Ted Cruz as Slender Man just jumped out at me. But then again, I don't know why any of these jumped out at me. But yeah, Hillary Clinton as the Balrog. What else do we have in here? What else do we have in here? Um, hmm. Oh, Wezzy. Oh, Wezzy. This one. This one will be a blast from the past by Vicarious Visions. I've definitely sent this in a group chat that we were in before. You've definitely seen this image before. This is a good old undergrad college meme because that was back when I had a laptop and therefore had Photoshop. And so we put this together. You know, I put this together and just threw it out there. Went, there you go, everybody, enjoy that. What else we got in here? What else we got in here? Let's see. Is there anything else that's just funny? Is there anything else that's just funny? All right, hold on, hold up. I'm gonna take a look at some of these ahead of time. It was just an intuition. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, oh, here's. Wait a minute. Uh, here's one that I did a long time ago, and all for CMD, all I have to do is just mention this image, right? Let me pull it up. All I have to do for CMD is I just have to mention this image to him. I just have to say vitamin CMD, and he knows it's this image that I put together. There's just this one fucking image, this one image that I had of him in the cafeteria that I just took and just used for stuff, including this, vitamin CMD, because again, high school humor. This was funny. This is still kind of funny actually, but this is just that high school humor. What else we got in here? I mean, there's 36 different images in here of varying degrees of hilarity. Um, that's Kel'Thuzad with giant eyebrows. Yeah, see, yeah. Wezzy, you were the plane. I'm pretty sure those planes died, Wezzy. All right. So are you trying to tell me that you are dead? That's not right. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. What else is in here? Just, just high school humor. High school humor. What? Oh, oh. Okay, yeah. Some of these I don't want to. Some of these I don't want to show off because they're not. If you don't have the context, they're just not funny. It's just stupid. But others are just funny just on the surface of it. Like this one could be kind of humorous. You know, if you've seen the image of Hank that I used for this, then you know what's going on. And then just this bootleg Knuckles from Sonic. It's just It's so stupid. It's some of the shit that I put together was just so dumb, but it's still funny to me. It's still funny. See, I've also got a bunch of Photoshop. I've also just got a bunch of random bits that I used as, Photoshop material over the years. Oh, hey, look, there's that picture of Ted Cruz. I had to use two different images of Ted Cruz in order to get, the whole like blank white face onto him. I had to use two different images for that. Um, in order to get that, correct. There's also a bunch of shit that I just straight up didn't use. Oh yeah, I also used some Doki Doki Literature Club text in order to, mix some stuff around. You know, just for fun. Just for fun. There's a picture of apples in here. What did I even use that for? What did I even use that for? Whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of Photoshop material stuff here. What is that? Why is that? Just go down memory lane here in this folder that I just buried in my hard drive and vaguely remember. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. What else is in here? Oh, we have a folder that's just that I have literally titled memes and shit. All right, this one's kind of funny. This one is actually kind of funny. ISIS lures women with dank memes. Uh, we've all been through that phase where it's just like, dank memes. Where did I put the box of matches? Uh, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my God, hold on, hold on. There's this one. This image has history. This image has a lot of this image has a lot of stupid history, all right? Yeah, it's got two different watermarks on it, right? It is crusty as all fuck. But this was the funniest image that I had ever seen back in high school. And I remember finding it on Google, and me and CMD are losing our fucking minds to it. Meanwhile, one of the teachers just behind us just disappointed in us as we're just losing our fucking minds. God, it's great. It's great. Uh, good stuff. Good stuff. Actually, hold on. There's this one, which also has a watermark on it. I have actually said this. I have said all of the text on this multiple times about how my favorite sexual position is the JFK. I have said that. I've said that before. I've said that before multiple times. It's just fucking just some of the things here. Some of the things here that I've put together. Also, I think some of these fucking CMD is made. Where's the one where with there it is. Fucking CMD made this one because CMD's got maybe CMD might be just a little bit autistic maybe, and so swoos that old Scooby Doo thing was something that he had an obsession with for a little bit, so he put this together, this image, Darth Swoosius. Uh, you know, this is not my original hard drive, obviously, but this hard drive contains a lot of good memories. It's got a lot of good memories. Got a lot of good memories. Times were simpler in the past. For all of us. Uh, it's got a lot of good memories. Got a lot of good memories. But I've been the teacher in that storyboard there was. Well, I mean, yeah, Wesley, you would because given your profession, of course you would be. But You know, that's just how it is. Oh, here's a Supreme Commander meme. I might actually post that later because you know, Aiden's roommates have gotten into Supreme Commander. They will not understand this joke because they don't play Forged Alliance. But actually, I should show you guys the joke. They will not understand this joke. I mean, I've explained it to them, but they wouldn't really understand. They wouldn't really understand it because they haven't played FA. But if you played FA, you know, you know, and it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. It's like, yep, all right, we got a pack of monkey lords, you know, just sneaking up on you. These giant machines sneaking up on you. But you know, of course, the old Paul Blart memes. Ah, ah. So some of these I can't show. Some of these I can't show, but you know, others, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. A lot of good, lot of you know, a lot of fun, a lot of fun memories in here. I've got an entire full. Okay, all right. Well, we've got an entire folder in here for some previous interests. All right. I also have just a whole folder of just green texts that I saved years ago. That's something. Eh. All right, we're gonna close that. We're gonna close that because I don't want to go too far down memory lane. I'm gonna get all nostalgic, and I'm just tired enough. I'm just tired enough. All right, fuck it. We're booting up Master Duel. Screen cap. Master Duel. I'm gonna turn the sound on. I will remember to turn the sound on. I turned it off while I was getting the stream health thing going. But yeah, we're gonna jump into Master Duel. It's been a week, and there's an update. Great, fantastic. You know, I wonder what's changed. That one event that I should have, definitely put more into grinding is over, most likely. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, okay. So one thing that I really wanted to work on, I was talking to Dave about it. Where is it? Is the Monarch deck. Because the Monarch deck is going to probably end up being like 50 cards. So we need to adjust it. We need to adjust it. Fuck. Is it this one? Nope. We gotta find it. There's one spell that I need to find that is in here. I know what it looks like. I just need to find it. I just need to find it in here. Is it this one? It's not that one. I need to find it. I need to find it, because if I find it, then we're going to be good. At least I think I remember what it looks like. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm an idiot. See. Each player... No, that's hand destruction. That's not slash draw. Maybe, hold on. Maybe that'll help. No, this will not help, because this is going to give me a bunch of ritual shit. Shit. And I'm not going to type out the entire description. It's going to take entirely too long. I could Google it. And just make it easier on myself. Oh, I remember you. I remember you. I remember Garlandolf. I used him in my old ritual deck. Anyway, getting back to this though. Is it this? Aha! Found it. Precious cards from beyond. Tribute summon a monster using 2 or more tributes. Draw 2 cards. Monarchs. Monarchs. Yeah, we're gonna slot that in because that's draw power. That's a lot of draw power. Okay. Okay. Oh. Me neck. Oh, me neck. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be morphing this into its final form. Or at least getting it closer. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna want this. I don't know how I'll adjust. I'll adjust. You know, values here for these things. Um, you know, maybe only two of the vassals. Maybe only two. That way we can. I don't have a third copy of Erupt. Are you serious? Alright, and then we need two copies of... I'm just gonna Gen 3 just because. Just because. This is just on the chance that I can get that shiny. Because, you know, I like the shinies. And we probably need more big monarchs, honestly. Wait a second. Is this still set to spells and shit? Oh, monarchs. I need to search monarch. Because I now see the value of Ryza. I do now see the value of Ryza because I saw a casual duel where somebody effectively used Ryza, and it's the same strat for using Kuraz, basically. So there's that. Probably gonna put that down because I'm really starting to not feel it. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, see. Monarchs, monarchs, monarchs. Uh, yeah, I see. Okay. Well, whatever. You know. All right. So we I said about 50 cards, but if we stick to 49, that's probably fine. Because we got what a bunch. We got 4 vassals, 5 squires, various monarchs. Kuraz being in here 3 times kind of doesn't make me feel good because he's, you know, kind of situational, but at the same time he's good discard fodder for 1 for 1. So, you know, but at the same time you could also just discard Erebus in order to recycle. But that's just me, I guess. You know, I wish that I could have saved that casual duel that I saw. Maybe it's on the last live stream. I don't remember. If it is, then hell yeah, I'm gonna research that hardcore. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna be you know, trying to get these cards and, you know, get what's left of what I need here, which is what 1, 2, 3, 5 URs. And then we're just gonna go from there. I definitely need more monarchs, though. I definitely need more monarchs. We gotta get some monarchs in here. We gotta get some monarchs in here. I could do another big Caius because I really like Caius. You know, he's you know, I used to own the original. I don't anymore since my collection got gutted. But you know, you know, let's see, Angmarl. Wait, Angmarl. No, Angmarl's gonna fuck up the rotation, even though he looks cool as hell. You know, Angmarl is not going to be helpful. And none of these other spells are going to be useful. Like, the March of the Monarchs is... Wait, the Heavenly Ruler. This one. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Right. Set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. So you can spend something. If you activate this effect, you can reveal. Oh, I see. Ah, yeah. But Lord of the Heavenly Prison is just backline defense. Also, this monster is cool as hell. It even has a, you know, summon animation, which is neat. But, you know. Oh, this is a Mechanico thing. But, yeah, Monarchs, you know, no extra deck. No extra deck. We're not doing extra deck here. We don't do that here. Let's see, do we want 3 Ether? We could do 3 Ether. Yeah, we could do 3 Ether. 3 Ether is probably actually good because that'll help us get Erebus. Then now it's 50 cards. Anyway, I think I'll smoke on this just a little bit more in between now and 8:30. But let's do one. Let's do one ranked. Wait, Dual Triangle is still up. What? 1027? Oh, I can do this today. Let's do one match. Let's do one match. And we'll do one match with Buster Blader. One match. And then I'm going to end stream. And, I'll put this is going to end up being a halfie, obviously. And then, wow. And then we'll go here. Please be using Tenpai Dragon. Please be using Tenpai Dragon. It'll be so funny. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna pop Max right here. Ash me. No? Cool. Alright, so let's see. Discard 1. Right. We need a Buster Blader in the grave for that, though. In order to get him out. Please don't be playing Stun. Oh, God. Please don't be playing Stun. So he's opting for Stall. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Alright, let's see. We got a couple of different plays that we can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and put him down. And then set that. And I can't attack, so I'll pass it back to him. Pass it back. Right back to you, me boy. Come on, what you got? What you got? Draw phase? What you got? What you got, my man? I'll let you, I'm not even gonna flip. I'm just gonna let you do stuff. What do you got? What do you got for me? Main 1. What do you got for me, man? Oh, no, he's ending off. Okay. Alright. Okay. Not bad. Effect Baylor. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal here. Because what? In order to do the tuner summon, we need a 7. Wait a minute. In order to do this, and then we get the boy. Right. Okay. Is this how I'm really gonna build my board? This is really gonna be how I build board. Okay. What do you want? No, I'm not doing that. Alright, throw out effect. No. Alright. Alright, Synchro Summon. Alright. I hope you're ready for this one. There he is. Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna give up Buster Dragon immediately. And we're gonna put Whelp here. No. Right, can't attack, of course. Resolve. Damage. And then end. Alright. Alright. We're working here. We're working here. What do you got for me, buddy? He drew cards. What do you got? Oh, you bitch. Alright. Come on. What else you got? Nothing? Okay. Alright, so we're top decking now, since he destroyed my fusion monster. Oh, wait, we might have something here. Wait. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this here. Hold up. Ooh, it's a little chilly in here. I'm shivering a little bit. I'm shaking a little bit. Boom. Optional effect. What is this? Magicians contribute. Negate that activated effect. That's a special summon. Give me a card. Give me a card. He didn't do that. Wait. Oh, when this distraction card Buster. Oh. Oh. Okay. So not that one. See, we're adding to the hands. Yeah, let's add him. Hieratic. No. C. No. Nope. Okay. His swords will go down soon. Oh, yeah, shit, they went down now. Perfect. Alright, buddy. What do you got for me? What do you got for me, mate? Lord of D. Okay. Okay. Ah. Loot. Just gonna pull 2 dragons. This is, you know, Buster Blader would be handy. What is that? Armed Dragon Thunder. Ah, I see. Level 7. Only 1? Okay. Ooh, at level 10, he's whipping out the big guns. Oh, yeah. Okay, he threw something into the grave. What did you throw? Dark Magician of Chaos. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's gotten up to gold with this deck. Oh. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I'm moving to battle. He's probably going to wipe my board. What do you got? What are you doing? Right? Hitting that. Of course. Of course. I don't blame you. Right. see. Yeah, took a lot of damage there. Took a lot of damage there. This is not going to work out in my favor. Alright. Oh. Well. That's not good. That's not good. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's my turn. I'm such a silly little man. You can play something during my end phase. Alright, which one are you going to go after? That one. Perfect. No, I'll wait until after main. It's definitely for the best. It's definitely for the best to wait until after main. We move to battle. Split. Send from deck to grave. See, it's one destruction sword card from hand or either. Yeah, send that and send that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull. Banish. And we're going to play a little defensively here. Alright, you can't destroy that, and you can't damage me. That's not a destruction sword card. I made a mistake. But I kept the bleeding down, so Alright, we gotta get our boy out. It's the only way. Deck or graveyard to hand. Wait, we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Hold on, I just have to think. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard, add this card to your hand. Hand or either field. Let's play this first. Just to see. Because maybe that face down will be something. No? Alright. And add to hand. Okay. Discard. Okay. Play. He's got something. That face down is something. And he's back. Battle. Watch that be a mirror force or something. Okay. Alright. Okay. Turn change. Now, he does need to put a monster down, otherwise I can't attack him. It's the thing about Big Boy Buster Blader there. Can't attack directly. That's where the Link monster comes into play. Okay. Branded regained. Not going to help me here. No. No. Yeah, cannot attack directly. Alright. Mate, it's your move. I pass it to you since I'm top decking here. Alright, what you got, mate? What you got, mate? Nothing? Damn. Oh, yes. Alright, we've got power now. That was the heart of the cards right there. No? Alright. One card in the graveyard. So that's a light monster, yeah. I'm either going to get a search or I'm going to get, a card. I mean, either way, I'm going to get a card. No? Okay. Druis Worm. Okay. Alright. Well, we move to battle. GG. Maybe. I don't think swords is a quick effect. Oh. No. Piercing battle damage. Piercing battle damage. I forgot Buster Blader does that. I got you, man. That's how you do it. That's how you do it with Buster Blader. That's how you do it, man. Just cards? But that's how you do it. And gold, that's gold too. That's gold too, people. Alright, well, got a halfie for another day. And, whatever. And, yeah, I'm gonna hit the bed. So, Wednesday, we will be working on night. This time, I promise. And, whatnot. So, yeah, if, stream clip for the rant. And, yeah, until then, see ya.